Hello everyone and welcome back to Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.2 preview playthrough as the Greater Maldrood. In the last few episodes we have gone around the core here and basically wiped out the New Republic. It looks like we're almost done with them. Unfortunately they do have Fondor, but we can't get to Fondor because it's inaccessible. I've tried to add in an extra trade route. It turns out that when this started it was hooked up, like there was a trade route name for it, but I guess the trade route itself was never coded in. Or something, or I think it might have been like sauce Fondor instead of Fondor sauce, because we try to keep everything in alphabetical order, and so that would have messed it up and made it not actually refer to the correct trade route. Either way, we're going to keep going. Hopefully the audio quality should be better than the last few episodes, or just every other thing on the channel so far. I am using the new style of microphone, which is different from the Logitech headset that I used to use, which was just a $15 headset with a kitchen sponge put onto the end as a bit of a pop filter. But we had the issues with the crackling in the live stream, but I think that's all sorted now, so hopefully the audio quality should be a lot better. I'm still going to be working on like noise gating and some extra stuff, but that's more of a volume thing than an actual audio quality thing, so hopefully this works. But that being said, let's get back to it. So we have a few options right now. We can either go and eliminate the Imperial Remnant from these two planets, which I think I kind of want to do, or we can continue to push up this way. The thing is, I don't know if we have the fleet strength to take out the Remnant. The first thing we've got to do is definitely take the ground at Nokkivzor here. The Quivzor. Whatever. The Remnant has taken out the space over Coruscant, which means they might actually come after Kuat. I didn't put in the model for the precursor yet. Oh well. That'll be in the Pentastar alignment playthrough we do, because I think that is the next thing we're going to do. The PA. What do we have? Because I do want to wait as long as possible before actually getting to Aridu, or not as long as possible, but until certain stuff gets done. Because the farther along we are before that playthrough starts, the less is going to change, and the less we're going to end up with a situation like we did here, where so much has changed that I get scared, and I really wanted to show that off. But we do have to work on getting our ground forces back up. So we're going to do a quick Pentastar alignment let's play after this. Charos, let's get these guys. And so that should be like the new UI, a lot of balance changes, some new units for the Pentastar alignment, maybe some new heroes. A lot of the new units for the PA are also in the Greater Maldrood and Zinj. So it'll mostly just be like the new precursor model, the new what's it called model? Bellator. That's the one. Oh yeah, these aren't useful yet in this version, because these did get buffed. We're going to remove at least one of these two from each faction that has them. We're okay with having one as just a decent anti-infantry thing. Probably going to get rid of the swamp speed, or the pirate skip. Oh my god. Zinj's attack. Okay, so this is the last New Republic planet we're actually going to get to. And they really wanted to invade. Oh my god. See, this is the thing with having too many planets. Sometimes they get clustered a bit. We have 7 of those, 4 of them, 6 ISDs, 2 Dominators, 5 Quake. Okay, so they're going to have a lot more fighters than we do. Or, no, not really. Because Quasars will have a lot, but only 5 Quasars, so that I think is 20 squadrons total. Because I think it's 4 that they put out. It might be 2 at a time, though. Oh well. I did do like 5 minutes of just test recording with this microphone before I started. But, oh my god, stuff's already blowing up. Yeah, that attacker entry position needs to be moved back. But, or defending forces position, rather. A lot of them are being moved back, but oh my god, that's dead. But I'll have to re-listen to this entire episode just to see like how close to the microphone I need to be, how far away. I'm trying to stay at the same distance, not to break the fourth wall too much here, but yeah. Light 'em up. No, you guys are actually good back here. Speckly lights on the loop log. I think this is the Ascendancy model for the TIE bomber, so it's new. The TIE scream is less epic when it just repeats like that. 34. I guess we'll wait until that ISD dies and we'll just put in an allegiance. The allegiances have been nerfed since this started as well, since I think that came up in the comments a bit. But it's mostly the damage they take. So they technically have the same amount of health, but they have higher damage modifiers from certain things, so they do have a lot more pronounced weaknesses. Particularly fighters and bombers can really rip through them. Actually, for a more recent build as well, Bane on GB Gaming has also started playing a Greater Maldrood playthrough from a build that's earlier this month. So that should be a lot more up to date. Not quite up to date yet because there were a few changes I made since, but closer than this. Not that you should stop watching this. Did they start jumping stuff in behind? Yeah, they did. Those dicks. Wow, 2 allegiances just straight behind us. That was a mistake. If these guys can come up around here. We've swapped places. Quasars are starting to come in, but they're probably not even... If they jump in there, they're not even going to get their fighters out. 2 allegiances. It was what? 7 Lucre Hulks? A lot of our ISDs are really hurting here. Okay, where's the best place to put in our next ISD? We really need to help. I guess we gotta help this allegiance. Oh yeah, we're gonna be coming in. Oh my god. We're gonna be coming in this way anyways. Ooh, didn't remember. I thought that was farther away than it is. Gonna be losing shields really heavily on that ISD. It should be enough to deal with at least a few Lucre Hulks. There's one down. It's almost gonna be all 3 of them down. Oh, just completely flipped around there. We really don't have enough anti-fighter here. I really didn't expect Zinj to attack. I thought it'd just be a small New Republic buffer zone first, but apparently not. They're all the way out here. Oh, that's ours. I'm in bad shape. Can we get the Bellator up there? Soon we're going to be able to bring in our last allegiance once this one goes down. But this is a really costly fight for both sides. Alright, we got it. Just come straight in. We're going to have enhanced vulnerability, but... Oh, they just jumped in a loop at the same time. Did they just jump that in, or am I just blind? I wasn't really looking in the right direction anyways. Alright, the Bellator should be enough to save that IST up here. But I think that's all the Lucre Hulks. There's that one there, then I think there's one over here, and I think that's all 7. The allegiances, I think we've seen all 4. I don't think they're all dead. They might all be dead. Yeah, okay, so we're good. Bellator's about to start losing shields, but they don't have too many bombers. It's mostly just fighters. Oh, skip rays, never mind. I guess the V-19s aren't terrible against it. Oh, didn't see this whole cluster. I think it'll still be alright, though. Ooh, that's why. We gotta send an IST up to deal with those before the fighters have enough time to deal with the Bellator. I thought it would probably just be the Lucre Hulk and then we're done, but... We're gonna have to look around... Will they retreat? Or are they just going to try to use their fighters for as much as possible here? This fleet really doesn't have enough. And our turbo lasers aren't accurate enough against these. Oh, the accuracy value. It's just so bad. Right, we can just try to fly him towards the Bellator, I guess? Try to pincer him. And we get like enough fire just going at him that even for the few shots that hit it will hopefully be enough. They're having better luck hitting the fighters than the transports. Gonna have to adjust those values for sure. People say that transports aren't good for anything. It's enough to keep the fighters in the fight. Oh my god, if we lose the belt... Oh. Send these fighters after those. Okay, we've got enough fire just pouring into them. We're starting to do some damage. I guess that must be a high damage modifier as well as the accuracy. Just fly everything straight under him. Oh my god, if we lose the Bellator because of this... There's another one down. Oh, they took out the engines on the ISD too. As well. It's an AT-AT barge. Did they get the engines on this Bellator? I think they did. See if we can get everything firing at that one. Could probably just auto-resolve at this point, but that's less fun than watching our ships fail to hit some small transports. There we go. And he's down. We just gotta get our fighters to do as much as we can against those. Because they're not actually going to be enough to wipe out their fighters. Oh, we got the other AT-AT barge. Starting to lose more hard points. Got another allegiance down there. Should be helping, but it's not. There's another one down. I think there's just 4 left. What is that texture issue there? Is this the base one or is this ours? I think the UV is just reversed in the middle there. So actually later today, I will be doing a stream of some 3D modeling. I'm trying to pull in like Slevert and Robin or Code User or Davis or just some other of the 3D artists on the team, and we're gonna just talk a bit about 3D modeling and maybe do a fighter. I don't know what we're gonna model yet. I'm probably gonna take requests from the comments there, but we'll see from that. Alright. We're going to do this. We're going to lose our ships because of this. Yeah, we lost an allegiance because of that. Oh well. Oh, plus all our transports. I guess they were already being taken out. Oh yeah. That sucks. Gotta get some reinforcements over there before they decide. Let's go. Hopefully it's not taking away enough that they feel like they need to replenish stuff there, but we can get some heavy factories out there. And at Thanos, I'm sorry, actually we need to keep making sure everything's building something. So Charos, that's fine. Metalorn. Let's get some TIE crawlers from Metalorn. We'll get some IPVs from Roche. We'll get some ISD2s, transitory miss. What's the other one? 6, 5, 38 VSDs. Oh my god. We're probably going to have to retreat from this. But then we leave Carta open. Oh, that sucks. They still have so much territory. I really want to come back with these IPVs is the thing. Hold on. Well, we'll see how this starts off. If we start losing the Bellator, or we lose too many ISDs, we'll have to back off a bit. Plus we'll have these reinforcements, so that's good. I think we're already shooting, yeah. Ooh, that is not a nice background. Alright, we'll have to send these guys up a little bit. Okay. I think with our reinforcements we might actually be able to do this. Especially if we can just peg out the I don't know, that's not really a word for that, but if we can just take out the VSDs as they jump in, because they're weak enough that the enhanced vulnerability should take care of a lot of their health coming in and neutralize a bit of the threat there. Bring our neutron stars over so we can get some firepower out of them without them being too vulnerable. Try to keep our smaller frigates around our capital ships, around our Bellator. And we will try to just, as much as we can, soak up some of the firepower from the allegiances with our reserve forces, or with our garrison forces. Get our skip rays. Go after their strike cruisers. That barely did anything to them. Alright. Keep out that way. Alright, that's one of theirs. I really thought that was one of our ISDs. Okay, get our fighters. Nope, not bombers. Fighters. After the Allegiance. Some V-19s. After their scimitars. Get some TIE bomber action. Oh wow, they're really just pouring in over here. Ooh, the Bellator is starting to take damage already. Does it have the engines coded in this build? I don't think so. I don't think so. It might be worth the risk once we're starting to lose too much of that to just pull out. Cut our losses from this before we lose the Bellator. Assuming we're unable to relieve it, because it looks like we won't be able to. We've already done a good bit of damage to them. I'm honestly happy with the damage we've inflicted. So I'm not going to pull in any more reinforcements. We're just going to take out that last ship. And we'll get out of here. 6, 4, 3. Okay. Did it? Oh my god, it did have the engines coded in, didn't it? Please no. Okay, we're good. We're gonna come back. We're not abandoning them. Oh god. It's only one IPV. Let's see if we can get anything out of this fleet. Let's take the Secular as well and the Crimson. Because we do need that planet back. We can't let them get to Carida. Alright. This has been such a back and forth campaign with Zinj. I really wanted to take Nakivzor. Because once we push out from that side, and we end up, alright, we're probably in the right place here. But yeah, once we have those areas taken out, or opened up for us, we can actually start combining our fleets, and we don't have to worry about as much. Alright, that did a lot of damage to our shields, But we took out a lot of their stuff out front too. Should have jumped in behind them. They already have a shipyard there. We might end up doing the exact same thing. Just keep, like, running into them. Alright, that's fine. Just chase down the rest. That's like 7 VSTs we've taken out. Oh, they're starting to sink some missiles into us. So missiles, they're really good at upfront damage, but after the cooldown starts, they're really vulnerable. There's no guarantee the ship's actually going to last until the next round. Is that actually... Gonna Devastator them. I know the proper conjugation there would have been devastate, but I'm referring just to the ship, the Devastator. I think we might have wiped out their fleet, making the entire thing worth it, because they're not pulling in any reinforcements. We'll send an ISD down to deal with the shipyard. But if so, that's a huge stack of their ships gone. And I don't know if that we even really lost. We lost one ship at least, I think. No, because I brought everything in manually, so I might have just not pulled in all 40 first. This guy thinks he's getting away. I know better than to auto-resolve this. Bring our fighters in. Oh god. That's not what I wanted to see at all. Okay, so premature celebration. It's good to see you, Mr. Fleet. Can we be friends? At least the Belter recharged its shields, and they flew into us this time. Alright, we can get these guys back to the actual fight now. Oh my god. Get these bombers out on that one. These guys out over there. No, see if we can take out their scimitars. And get the secular up as well. So they got enough weapons on this to deal with a lot of smaller frigates. Hopefully they don't have enough to do that again. I don't know if we have enough to do this again. They're not the only ones that can suicide a bunch of ships in. Give the Belter a bit of time to recharge its shields, and we'll send it back in. Anything that filters through, the Belter can actually deal with alright, so that's fine. Oh, another Lucre Hulk. So many DSDs. There was 38 total before the last battle. I think we destroyed 5 in that. We probably destroyed 8 in this. So that's a lot left. It's not a, it can't be exactly 25 unless I was really paying attention, which I wasn't. So oh, they keep just cracking our hulls open. Might have to bring the belter up a little bit more. No, it's already dealing with enough. That's fine. If we can just keep filtering in like 2 or 3, or they keep filtering in 2 or 3 towards it, it'll probably be alright. And it can take them out. Just gotta keep trying to take out the weapons on the sides that are going to be able to actually shoot us here. Do we still have IPVs? We have a IPV. That's alright. We're still okay over here. Get our bombers out. Oh, there's another one coming in. Jesus. Once these bombers start attacking this ISD, I'm really worried for it. But if we try to retreat now, we're going to lose it for sure. Oh, no. You were doing all right. Don't leave. There can't be more than 20 of these left. Try to get it just in here. Get these TIE fighters in. Get these V-19s in. Anyone who thinks VSD-1s are useless, let this prove otherwise. Ooh, that Lucre Hulk really wants to fight this Bellator on its own. That's fine with me. That first wave there, though, oh, it just jumped it right in on top of us. Sending this down here. No, down here. Keep the TIE fighters around it, just to keep them off. I think there's just the one Lucre Hulk left. I think we've killed 6 of the 7. Oh well. So much for invading Nokivzor. We gotta rebuild this fleet. We need 1 at Centauri's, 1 at Metalorn. Or 1 at Centauri's, 1 at Roche. I think it's at Roche. 1 at Emmer. And we'll need 1 here. And Nokivzor. Our assault fleet at Nokivzor. I really wanted to reunite those fleets today so we could send the other Bellator off to the east. Luckily we've got shields back on that one. I keep thinking we're making progress, but then you never know, apparently. Shield should hold on this just long enough for us to take out at least some of the bomber power. And maybe, just maybe, move in on their fleet. And by their fleet, I mean that Lucre Hulk. Wow, everything's just really wiped out on both sides. Shields are coming back. They're just missing their shots, I think. Yeah, they're not cooperating very well with the collision mesh on that, apparently. I'll have to look at the bone position on that again. Is it just the Bellator? The Bellator in this Crimson Command VSD with 1% health left. That was something else. At least here at Roche we'll have second line. Okay, we need another fleet getting made everywhere. What do we have on this fleet? Let's actually take just some of that away, send it over to Roche. That's got to be a large portion of their galactic fleet. Let's go over here. And then that should actually be enough to take out Nokivzor. The corporate sector will have a lot of really heavily defended planets. So does the Tion Hegemony. I think that's the Tion Hegemony. Desevro, Liana. Because it's the Desevro Union or something that... Not Invader Zim. Zim the Despot had. If anyone's ever read the Essential Guide to Warfare, the really old civilizations they had. Let's I guess Charos we can milk some fleets. No. Stop. That's actually not too undealable with. So I was thinking, oh, do we attack the Remnant or do we attack Zinj? And it looks like we don't attack anyone. So how many Lucre Hulks? Was that 4 Lucre Hulks? I know it wasn't 30 VSDs, so that's good. There's their transports. Still need to get some more IPVs down. Get our bombers, try to go through on the... Arc 170s, do the same. They need to be nerfed quite a bit, actually, Arc 170s. They're apparently really strong. That's what the testers have been saying. I haven't been paying enough attention to the Arc 170s to really notice, but they've been doing well for me, so I don't disbelieve the testers. Oh god. Focus all fire on the Allegiance. Take them down, boys and girls. Alright, there's one down. That's 2 of the Allegiances, and I think it was either 4 Allegiances or 4 Lucre Hulks. Gonna come up behind him, I guess. Ooh, can we actually get our fighters while we still have them to wipe these guys? Bowders taking damage again. But there's 2 Allegiances down. For all intents and purposes, this one's down. I'm counting it. Counting it. Are they jumping in any Allegiances behind us is the thing. No. Precursor, get in there as well. Oh god, this might actually be it. There's another Lucre Hulk. What else is Nuclear Hulk? Alright, that's... I'm not too worried about that. If we can just get the Precursor off to the side here. Start taking out the fighters. Or the bombers. Oh god. I am now more worried about this this allegiance than I was. Alright, good. It's taking the heat now. This could be it. Yep, we're gonna lose it. We'll have to build another one. Good thing we have 100,000 credits. There it goes. No death clone yet. So we're just gonna chill there for a while. A monument to our sins. No, they do have another allegiance. I could have brought this in much sooner. Because we have more allegiances as well. What we will have to do is build at least one Bellator. Luckily we have Kuat still. And the Remnant didn't decide to take it back. Or to blockade it at least, because they can't actually take it back anymore. They don't have any ground production facilities. Gonna lose that IST. This episode has been a struggle and a half. No! Don't make it more than a struggle and a half. I was happy with just the struggle and a half. Come on. We really need the Anti-Fighter stuff built. I'm gonna have to just build a ton of it at different planets. I could have swore they had fewer allegiances than this. Fewer Lucre Hulks as well. I'm not even going to worry about sending Gatels around for the discount. I'm just going to pause the game and build as much as we can in every place that we can. This one's still sneaking around up there. But I think we're getting there. Alright, so this guy... Gonna send him up there. Do they still have that that transport here? Or did it die in the crossfire? I'm gonna say that's possibly it. It's something that died. Whatever. Take out those engines. Yeah, the arcs are really strong. This poor Bellator. Blast, my stabilizer's broken loose. I might still do the invasion of Nakivzor in this episode, just so we make some progress. And then between episodes, I'll do the thing where I just queue a bunch of buildings. Or a bunch of building. Alright. There it is. Up there those are. I'm gonna risk it. None of our stuff appears to have died in that. Not even the Arc 170s. They had a lot of transports there. They really wanted this planet. What? Just build one. Let's go before it's before bad things happen to us. I think this is the last bit of the New Republic. The Warlord just spent an hour fighting over a New Republic world. Fitting. Alright, we're gonna have to... This is gonna be a hard one. I'm gonna just do some scouting. Oh, because our fleet only has the Allegiance in it. The Allegiance isn't set up for OBs yet. We're bombing. It's never going to be set up for bombing runs, but we got to do this on our own. Well, there's one down. Changing course for intercept. All right. So if we can actually lose this dude... Oh, no longer have to. We can bring some stormtroopers in and maybe move up on this. Oh, there are so many tanks coming. Alright, we'll have to do that. Let's get some arty. We have to defend this. The infantry has been completely reworked since this build happened. Oh, they're starting to come in over the lake, I guess. Oh no. Arty versus Arty. I think until we actually have a clear way to get to the landing pad, we're gonna have to just sack off our infantry. Send one of these guys over here. We just got to protect our artillery. No? Okay. Oh no. Artillery's down. Alright, we have to do this the hard way. I think we did take out most of their stuff, though. We might actually be able to make some progress into the base. If we can get the second landing pad. Everything's been bumped up so that you're never going to start a map with less than 5 slots. So this should be less of an issue. Like, you'll still have to possibly do some defenses or some defense on the start of the maps, but it shouldn't be quite the same as what we're seeing here. And it did come up in the comments, but the reason that I'm not using the build pads in these battles is because as of this build, Maldrood didn't have them. We can take out that tower, hopefully. Yep, there we go. And now we'll have some extra unit slots free for us. I think this might be the last of the T2 or T3 and T4Bs, which would be very good for us. Because they're no longer coming at us. They're more defensive with their assets. What? Oh, that's the T4 there. Like, all these units have been rebalanced. We've changed the squad sizes. We've changed the a lot of the armor values, the weapon damage values, the health values. So pretty much nothing in ground battles is balanced the same way, at least. And there's also some a few mechanic changes, especially with infantry. So like mixed squads, they're individual now, just to solve the issue with garrisons. Honestly, I'd prefer keeping them squatted up, but the firing when running is more important, so whatever. A lot of air units have been nerfed, and we did the thing with the carriers where you can now... Okay, so I thought they were the last T3s and T4s, but they weren't. But you can now bring in like fighters if you have a light carrier. So if you have a Quasar, you can bring in our X-Wing. If you have a Ton Falc, usually you can bring down a TIE fighter. But we've made it to the base. There's 2. There's 3. I think that's a turret. Yeah, there's a turret over here. Here. Just kill them. So I guess the power generator is still over there. They just didn't have a base shield. There we go. Alright, so we have Nokiazor. We've made... Technically, we have made progress. So that's going to do it for this episode. So thanks for watching, everyone. We will be back with more Maldrood on Tuesday. And we'll be back later today on the live stream with some art stuff. So see you next time. Bye.